You know, there's a lot of things that I have learned being a single mom this past, like, since 2018. How many years is that? 6? Almost 7? Something like that. Depends on when we fucking split up. So, like, you can make all these plans that you're gonna do this and that and this and that the next day because I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that. Well, yesterday I took my kid to the fucking urgent care because, you know, I made him an appointment, took him to school, took him to urgent care because he wasn't running a fever, he wasn't throwing up, he just had like a cough and his nose was running a little bit. And I'm like, there's no reason for you to stay home. There's a long story to it as to why he was coughing, but yeah. But like today, I'm supposed to have a job interview and then I'm supposed to go to work. And it's my second day back to work. Long story short, I wasn't able to work my second job for 2 fucking months. And yesterday I went back to work, right? Second day back to work and I'm already having to stay home. I'm already having to reschedule my interview and stay home because my son is sick. Like, I woke him up for school this morning and his nose was just like running off his face. He was like, you know, those noises that kids make. And I was like, fuck, I can't send you. And yesterday I asked the doctor, I'm like, am I wrong for sending him to school? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, he has a cough and like he doesn't feel good, but I'm sending him to school because he has no other symptoms, you know. And I told his school, I let them be aware of what was going on. And, you know, my son caused himself to be sick, first of all. He got so upset one day and started screaming his fucking head off and hurt his throat and got himself so upset that he just caused himself to get sick. So then, you know, I take him to urgent care because I'm like, okay, it's been like 5 days since Saturday, right? And it was Wednesday. And he wasn't getting any better. If anything, he was getting worse. So I got him tested for COVID, strep, influenza, you know, all the above. Everything's negative, which is really good, which means he just has a cough, you know, he just has a cold and it's allergies kicking his ass also. So then, like, the stuff that I've learned is you think that you have control of your life, but when you have kids, you have no control. You have no control over your life because kids can change shit in an instant. And some people don't understand that. Some people are like, well, can't you just get someone to watch them? I'm sorry, what? Whose kids are they? Are they their kids? Or are they my kids? Because they're my kids. I don't just pawn them off because I have shit to do. Like, yeah, I have to work. I have to support us. But at the same time, who am I supporting if I don't stay home to take care of those people that I am supporting, like my children? Dude, I just tried leaving the fucking store and this bitch was coming in at the same time as me and she just stood right in front of me. She was like, oh, excuse me, sorry. I was like, get the fuck out of the way. You're gonna say excuse me, but you ain't gonna move? What the fuck? Okay, so back to my little rant. Okay, so I've been on my own pretty much this whole time I've been a single mom, okay? I don't rely on anybody. Yes, I've had help. Yes, I've had help from people that matter to me. Yes. Okay, they are important, they matter, their help matters, okay? I have asked for help sometimes, but for the most part, when it comes to my children, I will drop everything. I will leave work, I will lose my job, I will do whatever it takes to be there for my kids, to protect my kids, to show them that they've got someone in their corner no matter what I've got going on, no matter what I'm doing, they still come first. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be, though? Like, I thought that was just common sense. Like, I thought that when you're a parent, you put your kids first. Am I wrong? Or do people just get parenthood fucked up sometimes? And also, after the day I had yesterday and the person that I had to speak to regarding one of my kids, I was so proud of myself for how I stood up to her because, like, even though I've been doing it for over a year, maybe like 2 years now, maybe 2 years, I would say 2 years, I've been standing up for myself. I've been telling people to fuck off. I've been just not giving a flying fuck because I'm tired of getting walked on, tired of people thinking they could talk to me however the motherfuck they want. So I put a stop to it 2 years ago. one day I woke up and I was like, no more. So yesterday I'm dealing with this female regarding my kid, and I handled it like a boss. I was not disrespectful, and I did not yell at her, and I was not rude, because I was standing up for my son the way that a mother should stand up for their kid, the way that a parent should stand up for their kid. Some of these teachers and some of these authority figures and some of these whoever is in your kids' lives got it fucked up by the way that they want to handle things. And sometimes you have to talk to that teacher and come to an agreement and see that their way is wrong or my way is wrong. Come to an agreement, because, you know, it takes a village, and you're trusting these teachers to, like, educate your kids and take care of them and keep them safe, and you don't even know them. So, like, when a tiff happens, you either... I drink fucking flew over there and was everywhere. But anyways, it really takes a village, and when you trust these teachers to take care of your kids, you also trust them to do what's right by your kids, and that doesn't always happen. Just like anybody else that comes into your kids' lives, they don't always make the right decisions, and sometimes you have to eliminate those people, yada yada yada. But what I'm trying to say is, yeah, that shit happened yesterday, but then we came together and we figured it out, and we're gonna try and help my son, because I'm not trying to beef with no teacher. I'm trying to help my kid. Like, if I'm gonna beef with you, I'm gonna beef with you for a second, and then we're gonna get over it, and then we're gonna move on, because you're gonna know what's up. My mama bear instincts fucking came out like real raw yesterday, because I was done. The whole fucking day I was done, and she just happens to be that one person on the other end of that phone call that got the brunt of it, and I had to apologize. Just because we're parents doesn't mean we're fucking perfect. Just because we're parents doesn't mean we don't make mistakes, and that's what people got it fucked up. Like, you think you're supposed to be this perfect parent, you're supposed to do all this for your kids and, you know, never make mistakes. That's not reality. That's not reality at all whatsoever, because life doesn't work like that. You gon' fuck up, you gon' make mistakes, and you're gonna have to apologize to your kids, to a lot of people sometimes, because it just happens.